In this video, we're going to talk about how to make your first $1,000 on Amazon FBA in 2023. I've helped thousands of people make their first $1,000 on Amazon, as well as done multiple 7 figures in sales myself, so I know a thing or two about how this online arbitrage game works. So stick around through the entire video. Let's help you make your first $1,000 on Amazon. Here inside my screen on Amazon, we're taking a look at this product. I don't even know how to pronounce the brand name basically right here, but initially, what we want to look at is we can see that, okay, so the buy box right here, which is like the buy it now option that the customer would see, is $153 right here, and then we can see it has 71 reviews lifetime, as well as it has a best sellers rank or a sales rank of about 73K on here. So we can see this product definitely sells. Anything below a BSR or a sales rank of 100,000 sells pretty decently. We can see here on the seller ramp that this item sells about 70 times a month right here. And then we can scroll down to the Keepa right here and see there's like 15 or 20 other sellers right here. So we could probably sell a few of these per month right here, right? Because if we scroll down on the competition right here, we can see there's only a few sellers in the 150 range, which is what I would consider priced competitively on this product. So let's say we split 70 sales across 6 other sellers, we could probably sell around 10 of these a month right here. Now, in order to get started with Amazon, I would recommend only having 2 softwares. A lot of people think it's like really complicated and everything. It's like not at all, basically. So you want to have Seller Amp right here, which is a Chrome extension with the profit calculator, as well as we're going to talk about how you can use Seller Amp to find more items as well, and then Keepa right here. Now, I have full tutorials on both of these on my channel as well, which I'd highly recommend you check out. They're linked in the description as well right there if you want kind of the rundown, but we're purely going to be focused on helping you find your first couple products, your first couple online arbitrage products in this video, the methodology behind it, showing you an example of what a good item looks like, so that you can go ahead and execute on your own, because you can watch all the videos in the world, but you're never going to make money if you don't execute on it, basically. So you guys need to be taking action, you need to aggressively be taking action and putting in reps as quick as possible, because that's how you're going to get to your goal quicker. The quicker you take more aggressive action, it's gonna make that learning curve smaller for you guys, basically, and make it a lot easier right here. So we can see this product selling for 150 bucks right here. Looking on the Keepa, it's been right in that $150, $200 range for a while. If we go here and go to data and then product details on Keepa, we can see the 90-day price average is about 160 bucks right here, and the current buy box about 153 right here, because we can see that that competition's gone up a little bit right here. I would recommend staying under in 100,000 sales rank and setting your minimum ROI. I'm a fan of using ROI at about 30% right here. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking, okay, like this is great, we're gonna look at this item, how it's profitable and everything, but I can't get ungated in it. So this product, if we scroll down here, is in the beauty and personal care category. If you wanna get ungated in beauty, grocery, a bunch of other categories, you can actually go ahead and use this site called Frontier Co-op right here, which is a wholesaler that sells really affordable stuff. Like you can probably use Burt's Bees for ungating. Beauty and personal care and stuff. You can get ungated in grocery, tons of stuff on here. Basically, you just want to find something cheap, buy 10 of it, make it easy for you to ungate. And honestly, you can get ungated from most retailers these days too if you have a little bit of patience, but Frontier is going to be an easy way to guarantee that you get that ungate done right here. So why am I showing you this product that is clearly in demand? There's it's selling for an expensive price. Just the perceived value of this item is like pretty expensive. It's looking like, we can see it's only 15 ounces right here, and it's $150. It's pretty expensive right here. If we go to this website, we can see that it's $94 on e-cosmetics right here. So if we buy and add into the profit calculator 94 right here, we would make about an ROI of 25%, which is too low in my opinion. However, if we look here, see it's got this special offer. It's looking like if we give them our email, most likely, we're gonna be able to get another 20% off. Now, most websites offer free shipping as well. So if we pay $75 for this right here, this 1.7 ounce right here, we would pay $75, and now we're gonna make a fantastic ROI right there. And there might even be ways to get this coupon lower as well. We can see Capital One Shopping's giving us another 2.5% back up there. And there's probably other products here, but more importantly, right, this was a lead that my virtual assistant found. So this is an awesome, profitable product right here. But more importantly, it's a starting point in terms of finding additional items, right? So the way I like, as a beginner, for you guys to find profitable products is using the reverse sourcing method, as well as just selling old items that you have. You probably have some old video games, books, etc. A lot of used books you're not even gonna have to ungate, so just take your SellerAmp mobile app and scan some of that stuff, and if it has less than like in a million sales rank in books and you got it, your buy cost is 0 because it's like an old item, get it listed. Send it into Amazon, like watch some tutorials on that and everything. But I, you know, being a couple years into the game now, I'm only doing online arbitrage, so I'm buying from big retail websites, getting it into my warehouse, which would just be your kitchen or bedroom. I got started when I was in college, so it was dorm room for me. Send it off to Amazon's warehouse, sell it through Amazon FBA and make some money right there. So we can see this product is incredibly profitable. It's 75 and it's selling here for 150. It passes the 1 to 2 rule, where an item you buy, the cost of goods sold to the revenue should be about 1 to 2 or less. Like this is right around that right there. And honestly, looking at the buy box is here at 150, and it's an FBM seller right there, which means this customer is not Amazon Prime. His inventory is not at Amazon. He's shipping it directly to the customers that he has the buy box on it. There's a very good chance as a Prime seller we could buy box this at like 160 right here, which would raise our ROI even more on that, right? So we looked at on the SellerAmp, we see there's like a few other, yes, there's like 6 or 7 competitive sellers right here. So if we can sell 10 of these a month, you just raised your monthly income by like 500 bucks right there. So that's the way you should think about it, and that you're going to be bad at this when you get started, right? It's going to take a while to find good items, but then over time you're going to get better, your skills going to compound, you're going to meet more people that are doing it, you're going to have more capital, you might have some help like virtual assistants like I do helping you find items, and it's going to get a lot easier, right? But this product we know is a good online arbitrage product. We can see on Amazon it's been around since 2017 right here, and we can see that there were a lot more people on it in October, it's looking like, across the last year. Competition's gone way down, prices have gone up. Now it makes sense. So, reverse sourcing, right? How to actually go ahead and find more profitable products off of this item right here. We would scroll down on SellerAmp and head down to the offers right here, and now we can see everyone else that's selling this, right? And we can go ahead and open up all the FBA sellers right here, because that's what our main competition is going to be on here, and take a look at all the different brands and categories they're carrying within their catalogs, right? Because we know that these sellers are pretty similar to us in that they're probably doing online arbitrage as well, right? They're probably not wholesaling this. I'm sure they may be getting it in retail stores, but like we got to take what we can get, and that there's a very good chance these are online arbitrage sellers on here. So they probably have similar methods to us in terms of finding items and everything like that. These are pretty competitive sellers to us in that we can see like the review counts are pretty moderate. No one's like in like the thousands right here. They're all in like the 50 range. So they're probably, you know, making a few $1,000 profit right there, and we can go ahead and see and take a look right here at what brands they're carrying within SellerAmp, as well as what categories they're carrying right here, and you can filter down to specific ones. Now, when you're new, you're obviously not gonna have a niche. I would recommend starting with what you know though. If you're really into, you know, beauty items and that's that, start out looking for that. If you're into sneakers the way I was, if you're into sporting goods, like you probably have some sort of hobby. Some people focus on video games. Stick to that and try and get the ball rolling with that, because it's gonna make it a lot easier and you're gonna know some of those brands a lot better right here. So, scrolling through all these other sellers, we can see and really get a good idea of all the different brands they sell, the types of items they sell, and you can start to see patterns the more and more you do this. Now, you're not going to see patterns the first day you do it, the second day you do it, but over time, you're going to get a better sense of that, and we can see like this seller focuses mainly on beauty right here. Right, so we can see some of the top brands right here. Now, if you're into beauty, this is a great seller to take a look at. I like doing Nike stuff and Adidas stuff, for example, right here. But nonetheless, the principles hold the same. We can see like this seller has only 74 ASINs and 650 reviews. This guy like really knows what he's talking about right here. So we could just scroll through and go ahead and actually open up anything we see that has a low BSR that I think I might want to sell right here. Now, this item right here for Fisher Price is a 9K BSR, which is fantastic. However, Amazon's on it, and I'm personally not a fan of competing with Amazon, so I'm not going to take a look at that. But this item right here is a 13K BSR, and we can see there's no buy box, but there are 28 offers, the rank's low. I'll take a look at this, right? This item right here is 2K. Not a huge fan of selling products that are this inexpensive. However, this does look like really small packaging, so it's going to be pretty easy to ship in Amazon bulk in a box right there, so that's not bad. Right here, 20K looks great right there. Could I imagine myself paying 14 for that? Absolutely. So I'll take a look at that, right? And you can rock and roll through a lot of these storefronts and find quick selling products pretty quick right here and get get a sense. We can see this one's a 14K BSR right there. Price is nice and stable on that. And for like all different of these types of items, I have ungating tutorials on all of them, still in my YouTube shorts, so you can take a look at those. And honestly, these days, Amazon's made it so easy to ungate that like most things are gonna be pretty easy, and that they might be an auto ungated for you if you just request, or whatever retailer you're buying them for. There's a very good chance there's retail receipts, packing slips, order confirmation emails, pictures of the products. You know, you're gonna be able to get ungated this stuff pretty easily, and I wouldn't worry about that at all if I were a fresh beginner getting going with it. So, right, what we're gonna do is just keep going through this stuff right here. 16K looks great right there. 25K plate right there. We can take a look at that right here, and then we're just gonna go through these products and go ahead and actually qualify them, right? Make sure it makes sense from a velocity perspective, that the competition's not skyrocketing and the price is plummeting right here. Like we can see the past month, this is nice and stable right here. And if we can go ahead and pay 20 bucks for these, we're gonna be in a pretty good spot. We're gonna make about a 40% ROI on that. Might even be able to price a little bit higher FBA on that, make 41% right there. These water filters, and so once we find a product that we think might look good, we just go ahead and Google it right there. Right there. Okay, so like we can see Max Warehouse. Is this what we want? Because if we can get a 2-pack on here, let's see, buy 25, save goldenrod, plastic fuel. Okay, replacement water. I would definitely want to make sure this looks looking like the right thing. I think it's a little different right here. Let's see, goldenrod. Yeah, water block. Yeah, so that's a little different in there, but that would have been nice and profitable because it would have been 2 right there at 18. That would have been good. That's a little different though. We want the water block one right here. Let's see, water block 15, goldenrod. Okay, water block. Let's see, because this would be 13 a piece, and so let's see. So we could. Ideally, we need to coupon these down. Now, that's a lot of the game, is finding these steals and deals, these opportunities to get further discounts right here. So like, for example, 14, somehow we need like a 30% off code that would make these about 10 bucks a piece, which would make our overall buy cost about 20 right there. Ways you can find that definitely are looking on Google, extensions like Capital One Shopping, Rakuten, etc. That are up there, Retail Me Not, joining the email newsletter of these websites to be connected to them as well on that, but we need to get that a little lower right there. And let's see, that's the one we already looked at right there. Water block $12.99. Yes, we need to get this a little bit lower right here. Let's see, are they advertising any coupons? There you can always just hit up the customer support and ask for coupons as well. We're just gonna roll through these. Let's see, $40 right here. Now this is the kind of thing where the offer count, the competition's really skyrocketing and the price is headed down. So unless we could pay like 15 for these and they're really, really profitable to the point to which we could afford for them to go down a little bit more, I'd probably go ahead and pass on this. Buy 15, get 7% off right there. We need those at like the $15 range. Let's see, pack of 6 right there. Yes, that'd be end up being like 30 right there. 22, 21, yeah, 21. Not quite. Okay, right, the whole game comes down to qualifying the losers quicker right here. Now this one, there's only one seller right here, and let's see, there only has been for a while, so I doubt you'd be able to list this. Let's see, we can go offers here. Damn, he sold a bunch of these, right? I wonder why no one else is selling this right here. Now this is definitely risky getting on something like this. Might be private label even right here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing 46, not seeing that product anywhere else. Right there, 30 bucks, super price stability. A little bit of Amazon on this, but it's so stable that like that looks fine to me. Honestly, right there, we want to pay like 15 or less. We can look at the max cost right there. Let's see. And look this up, and this was 1.7 ounces right here. 1.7 ounce. Okay, yeah, here we go. Fragrance net, Kiehl's. Yeah, so we'd have to do some couponing on this, but it's looking like that's probably doable on one of these sites. 25. Let's see. Price with coupon, yeah, 24, 1.7. Yeah, somehow there's a way to get these significantly cheaper right here. Let's see, Capital One Shopping giving us any coupons. Let's see, I would definitely try those right there. 37% off, click here. Interesting. That would make it close to being good. Let's see. Oh, they want us to give us their our phone number and everything on that. 1.7, 24 right here. Let's see. Fume Cosmetics World. They're not giving us a coupon just for joining right there. But clearly people are getting this somewhere at a profitable price right here. Obviously, for the sake of this video, I more so just want to help you qualify items really quick and everything like that. But you can see that, like, for example, Amazon's on this one, but like the third party seller price, which is like us, hasn't really gone down right here. So we know that there's still a bunch of good opportunity with this stuff, basically looking at the buy box stats right here. In that Amazon's price still, yeah, like Amazon only has less than 1% of the buy box. So some sellers would have automatically hopped off that, seeing that, but we can see that it's clearly still a good opportunity right there. On that, okay, 0.5. You can always try as well as Google image searching it right there is helpful too, along with just the seller amp Google search right there. And let's see, like a lot of these that we just looked up were coming from FragranceNet, so there's got to be some type of pretty good coupon on there, most likely, because that's probably where a few of these listings came from. So you need to get good at finding the coupon on there, but the nice thing is once you find a coupon on there, it's probably going to be pretty evergreen right there, and that's what's like super helpful with this stuff, basically. Now, what's the special offer right here? 25. Yeah, so we need that a little lower, 0.95, yeah. Somehow people are couponing that heavy right there. Can look at a couple more of these listings on that. Let's see. This guy right here. Now, I don't love this, but the competition is starting to go down slowly right there. And there isn't a buy box, which I don't love either right here. But let's see if we could find this for like 13. Ah, okay. Yeah, so this is going to be, there's going to be some type of coupon that gets this low, right? 18, so we got 3% cash back as well. And then we can get 10% off right here. And we can do the subscribe and save on that as well. So subscribe and save for 10% off. And then assuming that other 10% code stacks right there, we're gonna pay about like 14 right here, and you would just cancel the subscription or keep it if they were still profitable right there. Assuming that does both hit, then it would be 14 right there, and that would be nice and profitable. In that, sure, this might go down a little bit more. We can see what the competition looks like. Could probably FBA it at like 31. Like, these guys don't have reviews and they're still like hanging out there, so they're probably selling them. Right here, we can go to buy box stats and see what that spread looks like right here. Oh, well, there hasn't been a buy box for a little while. So that's why I would hop in right at the lowest, 29.74. Make some good money on that. These guys probably have a rewards program too, potentially as well, but that was definitely nice and profitable, assuming that 10% sticks. Worst comes to worst, that 10% doesn't stick and you just pay 16. We're still able to make, you know, $4 a piece on there with decent volume. You know, if you sell 20 of those a month, you made $100, go find 100 products like that and you'll be in a pretty good spot on that. So that's definitely profitable. And I hope this stuff helps. Please let me know any feedback in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I hope this stuff helps. I'm gonna be making a bunch more videos like this to help you guys make more money on Amazon. But that, my friends, is how to make your first $1,000 in 2023.